What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to G-Miles World Podcast. Right now, we're going to be taking a look at Week 5 Thursday Night Football, and it had to be one of the worst games I've ever experienced. If you guys follow me on social media, it was very disgusting. Over at G-Miles World on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, all at G-Miles World. I was raging, bro. It was a very disgusting thing to see two quarterbacks that are a shell of themselves battle it out. Now, I don't know what the next thing is going to be for either of these quarterbacks. I would suggest that, I don't know what's going to happen with Russell Wilson, but he's not the guy that the Broncos thought that they got. It's like you go to the dealership and it's like, yo, that car looks really nice. And, I'm going to take it. And then when you go to drive it out, it doesn't have an engine. Like, it's not, most of the people that we thought, all of us were fooled by Russell Wilson. Pete Carroll, although I consider him, I think he's like I don't know how to really describe him. I think the whole Super Bowl thing with giving the ball to Russell Wilson to throw an interception kind of tarnished his legacy. Also, the way the players have seemed to not kind of respect him down the line with the Legion of Boom. But he was right about just letting him go. Because one thing that we know, if a player is worth it, usually they will go above and beyond. Even when they think the player's good and the player sucks, they'll still go above and beyond. But they just let Russell Wilson go. And it was a reason for that. The guy, he's just not good, bro. That dude, understand what I'm saying, right? Not only did he not see KJ Hamler open on the last play of the game and just, he said he's going to go wherever he wants to go, but he was just overthrowing everybody throughout the game. And then you're going to go ahead and try Stephon Gilmore. I don't understand. What do you know what I'm saying? In overtime. So look, it's a 12-9 overtime game. Just to give you guys an idea about what was going on. And when he threw that pick at the end of the fourth, I'm like, I know Matt Ryan, even though he sucks as well, he's going to drive the ball down there because he wants us to hate him. He wants us to not want to ever watch Thursday Night Football on Amazon again. That's what Matty Ice was thinking, because it's no possible way that Russell Wilson is that bad that he's going to throw that pick when all they had to do is pretty much run the clock out. They literally had to just run the clock out. And then you give them a chance and you just know it's going that way because nobody wants to watch it. But it's the NFL and we're like, all right, you know what it is, bro? We got nothing else going on. Let's go ahead and watch it. It was a disaster. They were booing. When it went to overtime, the crowd was leaving. I don't think I've ever seen a home team leave when their team got to overtime in the history of sports. But they just knew that Russell Wilson is Russell Westbrook. They knew that he was going to go out there and pull the same thing that Westbrook has been pulling with the Lakers. And it becomes a realization. The reason that I believe that these players are so similar, we thought they were good. Well, I don't know about Russell Westbrook. I didn't think he was good since he left OKC. We figured out that he was parading around and just being trash. Now look, this is the whole thing, right? Both of these players have a lot of, credits. Like they have a lot of different things in their favor. Obviously Russell Wilson has won a Super Bowl, backed by the Legion of Boom, all that stuff, but he won that Super Bowl. So he has that on his resume. Russell Westbrook has all these triple doubles. He has a lot of accolades on his resume, but they individually right now in the state of their actual performance, they are really, really bad players. All right. Just for the fit that they have. Now, this is where it gets very interesting. Is there a chance that Russell Wilson could go someplace else and actually help a team? Possibly. But I don't believe that Russell Westbrook can go anywhere and be successful. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they both have talent in the wrong ways. And I don't know if anybody really knows how to utilize those talents that they have. So watching this game and trying to figure out what I'm going to talk to you guys about on this podcast, I know you guys are frustrated because if you had anybody in fantasy on either team, you're angry right now. But it's your fault though, because I would be totally honest. Russell Wilson should not start on anybody's fantasy team ever. That guy sucks. Obviously, nobody started Matt Ryan unless everybody's injured and you got him off of waivers. But you got to remember, the Broncos defense is really tough, so you don't really want to start players against them because, what do they call them? PS2, Patrick Surtain and them boys. They get after you, chubbing them guys. So it's a very difficult situation to overanalyze. You just don't play anybody that's a star player on either team. And then this is another thing that I want to break down, right? You got Jerry Jeudy. You got a lot of players on this team, Sutton, on the Broncos offense, that Russell Wilson can just not, he can't find them. It's so disgusting. Bro, what are you doing? I don't understand. And then the thing that really aggravates me is in the press conference, he's ready to go to the press conference. And a lot of people with the media, they're like, he's very, very professional. Dude, I don't care how professional he is. He sucks. Look, I understand the fact that he's not a person that gives the media any problems, and he's like, yo, I don't know what's going on. At the end of the day, I got to do better. I have to play better. Like, if I'm in the locker room with him, I don't want to hear that. Like how they call it lip service, like you're just saying stuff and not doing anything. This guy is a terrible quarterback right now. The Broncos are in over $200 million locked in with this guy. I was very, very shocked during the preseason when that, the actual, the contract extension was announced. I was shocked because I was like, don't you want to give this guy a chance to see what he does first? Are you that impressed with the trash cans that you had since Peyton Manning left that you're just going to give this guy money? Because I was never really sold on Russell Wilson. I just thought I thought he was a pretty decent scrambler. He made plays when he had to, stuff like that when he was with Seattle. But I never really thought of him as like a star. You know what I'm saying? Because I always believed that defense was always carrying him. Right now we're getting, we're seeing exactly what he is, and it shouldn't be going this way. Because if you just put it like this, right? This is why I always debate people. If you give Tom Brady these same receivers, the Sutton, the Judy, I know Tim Patrick got hurt. They got a decent tight end. If you give Tom Brady the same roster, he's going to do a lot more with it. I'm not saying that the Bucs right now are not decent offensively. I'm just saying you could put a lot of different QBs in this situation and they would do a whole lot better. And most of them, it don't have to be Tom Brady. It could be a backup. Like dudes that just have eyeballs that can see. Why are you overthrowing everyone and dudes are wide open and you're throwing it everywhere else but to the wide open guy? And then look, let's break it down. Hackett, they're going to have to fire him. Nathaniel Hackett, whatever his name is, the coach of the Broncos. Let me tell you why they're going to have to fire him. They go for it in overtime, right? Because of the fact that he gave up on him in that game where it was like 4th and 5. So that's the only reason I believe that Nathaniel Hackett said, look, we're going to go for it. So that's just bad rookie coaching, because now you got to prove that you believe in Russell Wilson when you were right in the beginning to go for a 97,000-yard field goal because you knew he sucked. Management made a really bad decision giving this man a contract extension. I don't believe after he plays this out, either way, whichever way it goes, that he's going to want to continue to play. He's not Tom Brady. He's made his money. He's going to go and sit down and chill and go do whatever else he wants to do. It's no way it was something about the way he was playing where it just seems like he's very comfortable with them releasing him from the team, and he's just going off and just being a stay-at-home dad. That's honestly what I got, because nobody that I've seen in a very long time showed that type of demeanor that he had. Even Matt Ryan, as bad as Matt Ryan was, he's getting sacked, he's all over the place, just getting destroyed. We never got that feeling that Matt Ryan was giving up. Russell Wilson, you're looking at him, you're like, yeah, this dude don't care, bro. Like, you could just look at it like, hold on, what's he doing? And then now you're in a situation where, okay, he sucks, but I have to prove that we believe in him. And that was the mistake, because I would have took the field goal. I would have took the field goal on fourth down and overtime, possibly get a stop. Matt Ryan's not good. You get field position, kick another field goal, and win the game. That's what I would have done. I would have won the game 15, pretty much 15-12. But in order to prove to all the critics and the pundits out there, you go ahead and go for it. All right? You come out in shotgun. A dude is wide open at the snap, KJ Hamler, just wide open, running around, just like, yo, what's up, bro? Yo, I'm wide open. What's good? And you just throw the ball anywhere else but to him. So at the end of the day, the Broncos, I'm very, very, I'm not going to say I feel sorry for you guys. I don't. I would be lying. That's like a figure of speech. But you're not going to win anything, is pretty much what I'm saying. He is the sole reason, Russell Wilson, why you guys will not win anything this season and you will be ordinary. Even though your team is primed to go places, he's just not that good. On the other side with the Colts, they've been extremely disappointing as well. I can't begin to tell you about the Colts, but it wasn't even about that. Russell Wilson, he's the big money guy, and that's what it was all about. And I just believe at this point, they have to start planning to get rid of him now to see where they can cut their losses, because he's not the future of the Broncos. Let's ride. He better go back. Yo, dude, listen, bro. I'll tell that dude, let's ride. Yo, get up out of here, dude. You better ride, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, you gotta go, because you suck, dude. And that's the bottom line. We all know what Matt Ryan is. Matt Ryan should have retired after the 28-3 comeback with the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? So we're not going to get on that. And also, the Colts are not good. That we don't feel that either of these teams are going to be doing anything going forward with the quarterbacks that are starting. Maybe if they put the backups in, it might be more exciting. But when your crowd is leaving at the start of overtime, it should let you know that you suck. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. Stay blessed, stay well. Until next time, one love, y'all.